Access to leisure. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. As saying goes, leisure plays a very important role in life of a person. Leisure is defined as a freedom from work, school, or other responsibilities and tasks. Engagement in leisure can promote physical and psychological well being for persons of all ages. Childhood leisure facilitates competence in adulthood. Leisure provides a source of satisfaction and allows for respite from work or sometimes becomes as a career itself. Thus, leisure has a major impact throughout one's life. Through participation in leisure activities, people build social relationships, feel positive emotions, acquire additional skills and knowledge, and therefore improve their quality of life. Each leisure activity makes an impact. In this video, we are going to show how we leisure team at Vidya Sagar have come up with simple and easily available materials as an adaptation for the leisure activities mentioned above. And also, we are going to show how at Vidya Sagar children and adults are given opportunity to explore adventurous sports. Team members Hari Krishnan, Chitra Ravichandran, Uma Narayanan, Manju Sarkar, Kavita Murugan, Shashikala, Valarmati, Pamela, Meena.
Adapted target shooting. This game is adapted for children with limited mobility, follows the same rules of target shooting. Here we have used Velcro on the board and the ball. The rules can also be changed according to the age of the child, to number of balls thrown, or each color ball has a different number. Adapted hopscotch. This game has been adapted for children on wheelchair. Here we follow the same rules. The child throws the coin, which is made of steel instead of stone. She then picks up the coin with a long stick where a magnet is attached to the tip, and then goes around the boundary and comes back to the starting point. Adapted Ludo. The adaptation done is the size and brighter color, and we have changed it into two columns instead of three to avoid confusion. The size of the dice is also big and produces sound. The coins have been adapted with a broad base and longer handles for better grip. This helps the child to move it with ease. And for throwing of the dice, we have used a press system for children who can use only 2 or 3 fingers. This is easier than throwing, and we have made it on cloth so that it can be folded and easy to carry. Adapted basketball. This game has been made for children on wheelchair. Here you can see on the pole at different heights the net has been fixed so that the children of different heights can easily access it. This game can be played as an individual or group game. This game does not follow any rules. It is a fun game. The pole is movable, so it can be played indoor or outdoor. This game is for children with limited hand function. There is an adjustable ramp to hold the ball of big size and with sound, and it is placed inside a boundary. This game has been adapted for persons on wheelchair. This is a replicated version of 9 pin balls. Here they are playing on top of the table, and instead of pins, they have used sticks. At the back of the pin, they have kept a cloth to prevent the ball from falling. And here they have thrown the ball instead of rolling the ball. Adapted caroms. Here we have used different types of adaptation to strike the coin based on the grasp of the child. The adaptations used are powder puff, cleaning brush, razor, etc. We have attached a sponge to the tip so that it moves smoothly. And we have also colored the coin in the middle for better vision. The rules have also been changed and made a little bit flexible so that all children can enjoy the game. Tic-tac-toe, a game played with paper and pen. Here we have numbered the columns and used a number chart where the person can communicate the movement of the coin through eye pointing by looking at the number chart. And also here the coin is made with long wooden handles with a broad base so that it is easy for the student to hold. Adapted cricket. This game has been adapted for children with limited arm movement. The team consists of 6 members on each side. The table is of adjustable height. There is a raised rim around the sides of the table to prevent the ball from falling. The size of the bat and ball are small so that it can be held easily on the table. And there is a ramp to roll the ball. Placards are placed on the table in the form of fielders. Each bowler gets 3 chances, and if the ball hits the placard, the person is out. And if it hits the numbers, the person gets the respective score 1, 2, 4, and 6. Bosio is a para Olympic game. There are 2 teams with 6 people each. At a time, 3 people in each team participate alternatively. There are 2 colored balls, red and blue, and a target ball in white. Each team is given 2 chances, and the ball which comes nearest to the target, that team wins. Adaptations here is the ramp is used for people with limited hand function and a background of black and white for long distance vision. If the ball goes to the restricted area, it is not considered. Every year, Vidya Sagar holds a tournament for special children in and around Chennai called the Ishwar Natarajan Trophy. We have adapted the gardening tools. This is a rake adapted with an elastic band for better grip. This is a flower plucker. Here, cutting plier has been used with a filter under it. And we have also made the handles broader. This is a shovel with broad handles made using a sponge for easy grip. Water sprinkler with an easy hold on top and side, and an opening to fill the water, and a sprinkler at the tip. Trolley which can be used to carry a pot or water from one place to another. With these adapted equipments, we are going to show you how a person on a wheelchair can do it independently. See how he is able to push the trolley easily and using a rake to dig the sand. Because of the grip and broad handles, he's got a good hold and able to transfer the sand into a pot easily. He is able to pour the water with a sprinkler with minimum effort, and also easily plucks the flower and see how it falls into the filter. He is so happy to have been able to do it independently. Here, thermocol has been used instead of brush. Thermocol, needle and thread, and 2 bands of elastic. The elastic is stitched onto the thermocol. The smaller one inside and the larger one outside. This adaptation is good for people with cylindrical grasp. The person inserts her hand into the elastic bands and then dips the thermocol into the paint and makes colorful prints of her or his choice. We have used materials available at home. Instead of brush, plastic papers have been rolled in such a way and rubber bands have been used at the place of hold so that the child can hold easily. He dips the broadened tip into the paint and makes a print or painting of his choice. The adaptation would be good even for students with sensory need. Instead of blocks, we have used stencils cut out from foam sheets. The stencil is cut and painted, and the magnet is stuck onto the stencil. The other magnet is stuck onto the gloves. This is used for person with minimum hand function. The person wears the gloves and the stencil is stuck to the magnet on the glove. The person presses her hand onto the material and makes a print of her choice. Adapted puzzle. In this puzzle board, we have adapted it for children with limited hand function. You can see we have tied a colored wire around the knob and the wire has a bead attached at the end so that the child is able to grip it easily. Adapted story. This is an adapted switch attached to the computer. The story has been done on a PowerPoint with picture and audio output. You can see a child how he is using the switch to read the story independently. Here, the words of the story has also been highlighted. Here, each child has been given musical instruments according to their needs and likes. We have adapted the maracas and shakers using kitchen utensils. And for the child to be able to play the chime, we have given a stick. For playing the guitar, you could also use gloves according to the child's need or for him not to hurt himself. Outing and recreation. Here, children and adults of Vidya Sagar are seen exploring accessible park, beach, and shopping malls. In this video, you can see how children and adults at Vidya Sagar have got an opportunity to explore parasailing, scuba diving, raffling, and grey theatre.
Whether an activity is structured activity like team game or unstructured free play, make sure your child has plenty of opportunities to engage in leisure activities on regular basis. As a community and society, it is our responsibility to make things accessible so that everyone gets an equal opportunity to participate in every leisure activity.